And
All right, we're back. We're going to the Queen to turn in
what I said should have been done.
I know, but I tried to play the game.
If we play it right, if we get her out on the first try.
Oh, I should probably save or something, right? Just in case. I mean, not that it really matters. I don't care. Fuck it.
Save.
Fuck it. Okay, I'll save. Okay, so we were going to talk about the Power Rangers.
What happens if you overwrite your old data? Are you going to, like, literally fall apart?
What are you talking about?
You have your old game save right there.
Yeah.
From
last week when we played?
No, number 3.
Oh, yeah, what about it?
Yeah, what if you overwrite those?
I don't care, really.
Alright, yeah.
Doesn't matter. I haven't played in months. Power Rangers. We're talking about Power Rangers now.
Yeah.
We have a whole episode to be able to talk about Power Rangers and Dragon Ball since we ran late last time. What were we going to talk about Power Rangers?
Well, I was just saying, like, how in the world did they have such a budget for this thing?
Right. Okay, so I don't know a ton about it, but I ended up somehow stumbling on this other video from the producer where he just kind of sat in front of the camera and he was talking about the video. He was introducing it. What?
We collected 3 pieces of evidence and only one matters, so we could collect 1 piece of evidence.
Yeah.
Mike?
But it's odds. Now we have 3 out of 5 chances when we could have 4 out of 5 chances.
Alright, fine. Wait, isn't light pink and dark pink pretty obvious? Aren't those the two options?
Those are all the same colors.
My brain. You don't see that?
No.
Oh, now they look different. Alright, let's choose. Second from the right. Don't screw this up.
Oh, we got it.
We win?
Yeah, we won.
See? Yes!
What in the world was that?
I told you!
Alston,
if I jumped off a motorcycle right now, I would survive.
But the Queen doesn't give a shit.
I'm so confused.
The Queen doesn't care. She just trapped Donald and Goofy, and
oh my god!
Actually, maybe she didn't. I think that's what you get for
this hoe.
No, yeah. If you get it wrong, she traps Donald and Goofy. You have to do this fight by yourself.
Again, like this would have happened either way, right?
Yeah.
You would have gotten the wrong evidence, and then all of a sudden it would have been, oh damn. You've gotten the wrong evidence. It would have been like, see, you're imposters. Guards, kill them. Ah! Alright.
Anyway, so yeah, I stumbled on a video from the producer, who's this he's a legit Hollywood guy. He did The Gray, he did Judge Dredd, things like that. You liked it? I thought it was okay. I was iffy on it. But anyway, so he had this idea somehow, because he's a fan of Power Rangers stuff when he was a kid or younger, and he was like thinking about, I guess, what happens to the Power Rangers after they grow up and stuff, and he just decided like they're child soldiers, and they would have PTSD. Like that's what would happen to them. So he wanted to make a fan film, kind of based on that idea, and that's what he did. So I guess he's friends with Katie. He's friends with James Vanderbeek. He's friends with James Caan or Joe Caan, whatever, the director.
Goofy's shield is laughably too small for his lanky body.
Yes.
It's like female.
I have not given him a
power
shield.
Armor in Dragon Age.
So that's what he did. He put his own money together, him and his friends' money, and he got them all to act in it, and they made it. And now, of course, Bandai or whoever Saban, whoever owns the Power Rangers license, they're not happy with it, and they're trying to get it taken down. But they're fighting it. They're fighting it pretty hard.
I kind of understand that now because I was reading the articles about them taking it down, but like it looks legit. Like that is one of the best fan films I've ever seen.
Yeah, it like quality wise, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I have some issues with it quality wise, but as far as like the look of it's fantastic. It looks great.
I mean, there was like helicopter shots. There was multiple scenes, multiple locations.
Yeah, it was a full on production.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it was impressive. Like, the best thing was that it came out of nowhere. Like, nobody knew it was coming. It was completely unexpected, and then it just dropped, and it was, I mean,
massive.
It was viral yesterday. It was fucking everywhere. Everybody was talking about it. And I think it's deserved. Like, it is really good. But my main issues with it are the sound issues. Most people probably don't even notice, but there's a lot of sort of little dialogue issues in the sound where you can't hear, like, usually it's when James is interrogating, it's when Rocky's interrogating Kimberly,
which is weird.
And it jumps
easy for them to...
Yeah, but it jumps into different scenes and these flashbacks and stuff. And whenever the sound changes, his dialogue is changing levels, and it's really drastic sometimes, and sometimes it's too low, so you can't even really hear what he's saying. And I feel like a couple of times it's because they're trying to emulate, like, the camera's behind glass, so it's like you can't hear it as well. But I like, you probably shouldn't do that. You want, the most important thing in those is hearing what's being said.
Now,
so you need to be able to hear it.
I'd like to get your opinion on the actual dialogue itself, because for me, sometimes, to me, dialogue is either great or it's
Yes.
And to me, it was like, it was just a little trite. Like, it's almost like when like young kids try to curse and they're trying hard to curse.
Yes.
That's how I felt. Like, they were using cursing to, like, show how gritty they were versus, like, actually showing emotion.
I agree. I think the script could definitely have used some work. I think they were going for that, so in that sense, they accomplished it. But I don't know if that was personally the best direction to go. I mean, having, like, the gritty Power Rangers, I think it's a great idea, and, like, what would happen to them after they grew up and stuff. But with what ended up happening, like, it just felt like they were cursing for the sake of cursing, and just certain things were happening just for them to be edgy and gritty, and it wasn't necessary. It was too much.
And so, what is the fix for that? Because we've written our own scripts, like, we've gone through this process. I feel like until a script is damn near perfect, you don't make it. You don't make the film.
I mean, people are kind of different sometimes. I mean, look at, especially for this internet age, which I'm trying to kind of do my own, but I feel like I'm almost, like, I don't usually identify with the traditionalist sort of style, but I feel like I'm almost more traditional than a lot of these internet success stories. It's like Freddie Wong, he goes and writes a video the same day he's got to shoot it, and then he's got to have it post on it done in 2 days so he can put it online. And in that kind of situation, you really just kind of can't take the time to do a draft and do a draft and do a draft and work on a script.
But how do you not come out with dialogue that's just canned and cliche?
Oh man, I question that myself, because it's like, I can see a scriptwriter not nailing dialogue themselves and being able to tell that they nailed it and things like that. But once you're on the set and there's actors, and especially like in this Power Rangers short, you have James Vanderbeek and Katie Sackhoff. They're like legitimate actors. Like, they've done a lot of stuff, and they're successful actors. You think they would, even if they were on set and they said the lines or rehearsing the lines, they would be like, this doesn't feel like it's quite there yet. And you think they would kind of try and adapt it and work on it to make it better.
Sure.
But I mean, also at the same time, sometimes you can't tell until it's like in post. Sometimes you see the footage and it's like,
interesting.
Oh, that's really weird, and then you can't really do anything about it at that point, except for what you can attempt to do in the edit.
So I hadn't thought about that in the sense that, like, maybe it does sound good on paper,
right? But
maybe once you see somebody acting it out. I mean, that was one of the key complaints we had with Light of Hope, the Dragon Ball Z story. It was like, Mike was railing against the idea that, like, he's saying things to himself out loud.
Right, like, that was the weirdest thing. And I'm pretty sure it was like that in the original History of Trunks movie. And in an anime, you can usually get away with that. But also, typically when people are talking to themselves or talking to dead people, they're not actually talking. It's usually in their head.
Yeah.
But then in Light of Hope, they have Gohan talking on screen. And it was really off-putting. It's like, it's kind of weird. At the beginning he's talking to Goku, and then he's got another scene, or I guess it was in the next time on Light of Hope, he talks to Piccolo, And it's just really weird. It's odd.
I don't know if you remember the very first episode we did, but you made fun of me because you called me like a gaijin or something like that, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah, I called you a gaijin.
And because I was complaining.
I'm totally not a gaijin.
Because I was complaining about how like most characters in animes and mangas
I can't make it up there.
Follow, like, there's always the guy who's too cocky for his own good, and then they put Trunks as like, I'm 7 years old, but I'm tired of training with you, my best friend, and I'm sick of not having enough power. I'm running away, you know. And I can't relate to that. I've never seen a real human do that.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen everybody's seen stubborn people, and I've seen friends who are just like impatient, but like they don't vocalize it half the time. I've never seen someone just rant about how like I can't believe I'm not strong enough at the gym yet. I'm leaving to find steroids.
Well, I mean, try and adapt it to something that's more realistic. How many times has I'm not gonna name names or anything.
Ha!
But how many times has someone been like, you know, I'm not losing weight fast enough, or like, I keep working out and I'm not getting
seeing
thin.
Things yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Mike, how do you handle that?
Why don't I have Soylent yet?
Oh man, that's another topic. Soylent 1.4 came out today, and
it did.
Sick,
I did not get an update. About
they got rid of the oil blend. It's
really?
all powder now.
Oh my god. I actually since the last time you came over and I got to have my first cup of Soylent, like, meal, I've had to fight with myself to not put an order in. And I actually think me and Emily, I think we finally got to the point where we're going to I might have to get your confirmation on this to make sure it'll work. We want to each put an order in for a 1 week subscription now. And then, because that's only like the $70 investment that we can do like right now instead of the $300, $250 one.
Yeah.
And then in 5 months, when we actually get our shipment, we could up it to the month.
Yeah.
Or the 2 week or whatever.
Yeah, you can do that. No problem.
I think that's what we're gonna do. Like, I might order it tonight.
Well, again, I keep telling people this. I have almost a month's supply extra because of everything that was going on with me earlier this year. So, like, if somebody just wants some, get a pitcher, Pitcher. Like, I'll give you some. Like, I'll give you a week's supply. Just go get a pitcher. Like, it's like $20 on Amazon.
Well, I did not hear this offer.
I absolutely did.
Jump on this.
Because I gave the same thing to Chris Hall. I was like, yo, you want to gain some weight? Like, I'll give you Soylent. Like, I'll give you a box. Like, that's how excited I am about this stuff.
Yeah, no, I
want people to
I love it.
come to the dark side. Last night, actually, my sleep schedule, I was going to tell you, my sleep schedule is incompatible with the filming tonight. Because, like, when it's at 9 o'clock, like it has been, I can just come over and chill. But, like, you made me wake up for this filming.
I did?
So, like, my sleep schedule is on-off every 6 hours right now. So what I do is I wake up at, like, 10, stay awake till about 5 o'clock, sleep until 10, and then I stay awake from, like, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. and go back to bed.
Dude, what the fuck? So what you're saying is you need to get a job.
What I'm saying is I had a job, and I'm realizing that this is what actually I enjoy doing.
Well, sure.
So everyone else can go die. I just need to, like, well, actually, it's been perfect this week because what I've split my time into. And I know no one can relate to this, so don't even try. But like, I spent 4 hours each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, doing some career coaching for a friend of ours. And so I would wake up at 12. He'd come over. We'd do the coaching for 4 hours. I'd go back to bed, and then I'd wake up, go to the gym, and then do whatever the hell I wanted all night. It's perfect. It's a job. I have income, and I get to literally stay up till 5 a.m. each night.
That's amazing.
It's the life. It can't last though. I'm so sad.
Need another client.
Well, yeah.
What I need is a job. I'm like, I'm finally getting ready to graduate, which is a long time coming.
Long time coming.
And I'm in my what is hopefully to be my last non-career job right now, and I'm dying to leave. But I just need to find the right opportunity. I need to find a opportunity.
I'm actually working with Adrian right now on some career coaching as well, and we realized that his ideal career is to do video production for small businesses inside of a design firm or marketing agency.
Really?
So we really have narrowed that down.
That is that's a very good path to want to go on, because that's usually, as far as filmmakers go, that's the one that they just do to get for a paycheck. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not the one they want to do.
We came to the realization that, LA and New York are romanticized, but there's nothing there that's actually compatible with his personality. If you enter this forest one more time...
I know.
Is this like the center room? Is this where everything else starts with?
This is like, yeah.
You're feeding plants, items.
Oh, I don't have thunder.
Anyway, so I realized that, like, every filmmaker's dream is to be a director in LA or whatever, but his personality isn't compatible with that. So that was really illuminating, because... Yeah. Being a director, like, you gotta have a really specific mindset to pull that off. Especially if you're going to some place like LA, where, like, you may need to put your dreams on hold for a few years. It's just kind of the reality.
For a lot of years. You're not gonna go out to LA and just become a director. Not for anything big.
So when it comes to you, where do you think you kind of lie on that scale?
Well, thankfully, my dream isn't necessarily to go out and direct anything. I would love to, but what my ultimate dream goal is to be a screenwriter. So I can do that technically from anywhere. I will be spending time in LA, hopefully, meetings and development, and actually when it comes to shooting movies that I wrote, stuff like that, I want to be involved in. And hopefully one day direct. I would like to direct my own movies actually too. But writing is the primary sort of goal.
What happens if somebody knocks out Donald right now?
He just kind of falls over until he recovers. Basically.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool.
Do I think I can make it over there?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Oh, fucking, I can't open it because there's enemies.
Didn't expect you to be able to,
Come on,
double
go
jump
away.
like that. You don't have any long-range attacks?
I have fire, and I don't even know where the enemies are. That's the problem. They're not even, like, near here.
That's, again, a really weird, arbitrary, like, you can't open chests if you can get hurt.
Pretty much.
So what's in that thing?
Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it's not even real enemies. That's why they're fucking mushrooms. That was the wrong skill. I usually have fire on that button. I don't have thunder. I don't have thunder. I don't have thunder.
Goofy's shield is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Get out of the way. I cannot see him. But he keeps doing thunder, so I can't really do anything anymore. So anyway, these are white truffles. Oh, I don't have any magic. Fucking fantastic. They play charades with you, basically.
Charades?
Yeah, they do motions that signify certain spells, and you have to hit them with that spell. And if you do it 3 times, you get like a...
Let me ask you, is
colored
that
gem.
For fun, by any chance?
No, it's not for fun. You think we play games for fun?
This is the grind.
I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I can't. I have to find the boss. Oh wait, I think I am ready to fight the boss actually, because I lit the, No, there's still 2 more I have to light. Oh, I hate this fucking game. I hate it. Why are we playing this game?
Hey! Hey now!
I did pick it. Oh! Well, next time we're going to hopefully fight the trickster boss thing that's in the big room. After I find 2 more torches to light. Yeah.
I guess I understand that because, like, right now in Destiny, I'm attempting to play enough Vanguard Strike playlists to get leveled up to Vanguard rank 4, which gives me 1 Vanguard commendation, which means I can buy 1 weapon. And that's kind of similar to what
I guess, in a way. See, look. He's knocked out. He sucks.
Then he just revives himself?
Eventually. It's like 30 seconds, or... I think it changes based on difficulty. But it could be like 30 seconds or 45 seconds, or... Usually it's just after the battle.
Yeah.
Battles don't last long enough for him to revive, unless you're fighting like a boss. And if you're fighting a boss, he's just gonna come back and then die again. Game's oddly balanced that way.
Balanced.
The only way to balance this game is to kill Donald, really, because maybe not quite yet, but before long he'll just be curing me all the time. Oh god, I didn't read it.
It's so great.
I didn't see that update today. I guess I've been kind of offline today. All right, next time.
Yeah, see you around.